Now, step 5 is we need to identify our truly satisfied customers. And these are the only people that we're going to ask to review us. So we've got to find a way in our business to know who's truly satisfied and is going to give us a 5-star review, and versus those who are just kind of satisfied and might give us a 2 or 3-star review because they think that's a good thing. Now, why do we want to identify the truly satisfied? Why don't we just ask everybody to review us? Because even if you satisfy 90% of your customers, and that's a large number, even if you're satisfying 90% of your customers, if I ask everybody who I've done business with to review me, my negative reviews will outrank my positive reviews 2 to 1. Because people who don't like you are much more likely to post things online about you versus people who have had a great experience. See, we expect great experiences, so when we have a great experience, we don't run out and tell everybody. But certainly, anytime somebody fails to meet our expectations, we run out and want to tell the whole world. Now, the easiest way for your business to determine who is truly satisfied is to find out who's furthest down in the chain, the last person to connect with someone. So for a car dealer, we'll just use them for example. I don't want to ask the salesperson which of his customers are truly satisfied, because here's a hint. Most car salespeople think that every one of their customers absolutely loves them. And we see it all the time in the car business. They get their CSI report back from their OEM, their manufacturer, and some customer who we thought truly loved us just slams us on the CSI. Turns out maybe they didn't love us so much. Maybe they just loved the car. And so in this case, instead of asking the salesperson, I'm going to ask the person who delivered the vehicle if I use someone else to deliver the vehicle to the customer, or I'm going to ask maybe an F&I manager, someone in the business office, and I'm going to ask them to add some questions to their repertoire of what they deal with the customer on and try to have them determine who are truly satisfied. Now, on the service side of the business in the car dealership, I'm just going to use my cashier, right? And my cashier can find out who's truly satisfied, and then I'm going to ask my cashier we'll give her stickers, we'll give her a stamp. She can just stamp the repair order for every customer who's truly satisfied with a smiley face. And then we can aggregate all of those repair orders that have smiley faces, and in step 6, we can send these customers a thank you email. See, we're only going to send thank you emails in step 6 to those customers who we've already determined are truly satisfied. Now, in that email, we're going to have links to those websites we identified in step 4. Remember, in step 4, what did we do? We identified the 3 or 4 most influential review sites for our industry and our market. Now, step 6 is not a complicated step. In fact, it should take no more than 30 minutes a day, provided that you create a good email template, you reuse that same template again and again, and that you only send the emails to those who were truly satisfied from the day before. Now, I want you to give this task to a clerk. I don't want you to give this task to some overworked manager and ask them to send out the emails asking for great reviews, because they won't do it. They'll start to do it one day and then they'll stop. You've got to give this to someone who's further down the chain, but have them send these out on your behalf from your email address so that they come from the owner or the general manager of the business. And we're going to send them these emails and we're going to say, hey, we hope you had great service with us, and if you did, here's 4 sites online. Feel free to go and review us at one or all of these sites. Now, one of the keys in this email is you have to make sure the links work. Sounds silly, but I've seen dealers, I've seen other businesses do this, where they create these links to Google and Yelp and Yahoo and Kudzu, and then when the customer clicks on those links in the email, it takes them to the home page of Google or the home page of Yelp, and that's not what you want. You want to make sure that these links that you put in your email take the customer directly to your page on those review sites, because you don't want to frustrate your customer who's truly satisfied and now they can't even find you on that site. Now, here's a quick tip, by the way, in your email. Using words like thank you and please can go a long way towards driving some great reviews. Now, done correctly and targeting only the truly satisfied customers, you should expect about 5 or 10% of the people who get that email to review you online. And that may seem like a very tiny number. I get it. But you know what? Not everybody wants to review you online. But let's be clear. Those who don't like you are more likely to review you online. So that's why we're only going to send this email in step 6 to those customers who are truly satisfied.